All right, I am recording. It is Sunday the 19th. It's almost Thanksgiving. I actually had my first Thanksgiving of the year tonight. So I wanted to get on and share with you guys just a lot of information about Thanksgiving and how we can be successful. So we've had, I'm sure you've had times where you have left Thanksgiving thinking you either needed to unbutton your pants or you needed to take a nap. I know I have for sure. But while you're doing it, you know it's coming. Like when you go up for that second or third plate, you know how you're going to feel. You know how mashed potatoes and turkey are going to make you feel. But it's so worth it because you love it so much that you're like, I don't even care. I'm going to eat it. And I think where we go wrong is a lot of people think, I'm on a diet, I can't have any of this stuff, so I'm going to sit here miserable all day long with a cruddy look on my face because I'm on a diet, and if I eat any of this, I'm going to ruin all of my progress that I've made. And this is where I have to say, pardon my language a little bit, but BS. Because we preach we are not on a diet. We are on a lifestyle change. If we are on a diet, we'd be counting points and eating salad and chicken, and that's it. And we don't. We get to eat a lot more than that. But there are ways that we can be successful on Thanksgiving and not have to feel judged for being on a diet, feel miserable at the end of the day, or feel miserable about ourselves. So I'm going to give you a few tips. Then I'm going to share with you my experience from last year. And then I'm going to share some recipes a little bit at the end. Here are my tips. For Thanksgiving, you are going to wake up on Thursday morning. Or you may have a Thanksgiving on Wednesday, or you may have one next Saturday. It doesn't matter what day it is, but we're just going to use the actual Thanksgiving as our example. You're going to wake up on Thursday morning. And on Thursday morning, the very first thing you're going to do before you do anything else is press play. Because if you don't do it then, you will not do it. I can guarantee it. It's just not going to happen. You're going to get going. You're going to do family stuff. You're going to get full. And you're not going to come back and do it. So don't even joke with yourself. Get up and get it done. Okay? While you are getting ready for your event that you're about to go to, I want you to drink your shake. So then you can have it on the way, and that's going to reduce a little bit of your sweet tooth. It is not going to replace a piece of pumpkin pie if pumpkin pie is your favorite thing in the world. So don't tell yourself that. Be super honest. Shake, you can make it great. Like, you know how I feel about that. It's not the same as a piece of pumpkin pie in my eyes. So if a pumpkin pie is like your favorite thing and that's all you want for the whole day, then you're not going to tell yourself no. So what you're going to do is you're going to drink your shake on the way. You're going to be ready to go. And you are just going to, excuse me, you are going to be ready when you get there. You are now have worked out and drink your shake. You're going to feel great about yourself. I mean, you have been working hard in this group, and say you haven't. Say that you've let life happen and maybe you skip some workouts or you haven't been doing those things. You are going to wake up in a positive mood that day because you're going to press play and you're going to drink your shake on the way. That can change your whole day around. It's crazy, but it truly can. So you're walking into Thanksgiving, and I don't know what yours looks like, but mine looks like an appetizer, station that everybody crams around and stands by for 2 hours before the food is even served. The old me stood there and ate the whole entire time. I didn't. I just picked and did this, or while I was cooking, or while my mom was cooking, I would stand in there, and you pick at everything. Okay? Rule 1. Walk away from the appetizer plates. Or, if you love that stuff, get a plate of appetizers and stick with that. Don't stand there. because one handful after one handful after one handful becomes the amount of all of your containers for the whole entire day, and you haven't even had your meal yet. Okay? Okay, hold on. I will say, hey, Alexis, the link is in the challenge group page. You can grab it off of there. I can't grab it for you right now since we're already on the call. But you can grab it right off that page. Okay. Okay, sorry. When we do the appetizers, step away. When it is time to get your plate, get a normal size plate. I'm not going to tell you, get this little baby plate and only put a little bit of food on it. Again, that's diet mentality, okay? You're going to get a normal size plate, but you're only going to get one plate. My problem is I want like 6 plates. I want to keep going back and back and back and trying to get as many plates as I possibly can. So then that way I'm, in love with all the food. No, you're going to get one plate and you're going to go up and you're going to get what you like. If you love turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy, that's what you're going to get. But I want you to visualize, and you can even close your eyes. I want you to visualize how much would a yellow container's worth of mashed potatoes be? Put that on your plate. Okay? How much would a red worth of turkey be? Put that on your plate. Your amount of turkey should not be piling because I told you to get one plate. Or you shouldn't get 7 helpings of mashed potatoes on that one plate because I said just get one plate. Think about it. I'm not asking you to put a dollop down. A yellow's worth is a lot. Okay? But if you portion your plate in your head, like how much would a yellow's worth be, you are going to be so successful. Things that have helped me, skip the butter on your roll. Silly stuff that you don't need that. Now, if butter on your roll is the only thing you go there for, get the butter on your roll, skip the mashed potatoes. Thursday is all about choices. And that's why if you've looked ahead on the Turkey Land board, it literally just says choices on Thanksgiving. And our post of the day will be about making choices that day. So you made your choices. You're done. You feel great because you didn't go up for 6 plates like the person sitting next to you who now needs a nap. You're good. You're good to go. After you've eaten, it's dessert time. Couple options with this. One, I'm going to give you some recipes for some healthier desserts to bring. Eat that. If you don't want to, if you're not in charge of a dessert, you don't feel like making one, but your favorite thing in the world is pumpkin pie, get a small piece of pumpkin pie. It's one day of the year. Eat it and feel fine with it. Okay? Now, I'm not talking about eating the pumpkin pie, but you can eat a piece of pumpkin pie and be totally fine. It's all about choices. Now, here's the problem. We have 2 Thanksgivings in one day on Thursday. 2. The old me would go all in at noon. Be miserable. Take a bit of a nap. And then go all in at about 7. So I have to think, what containers did I use at noon? Probably all of them, and that's okay. But I made portions on my plate. I looked at it. I was much better than I would have been before. In the evening, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not going to not eat because I ate too much earlier. Or I don't want to say too much because I don't think I'm going to eat too much, but ate more than my normal day on the 21-day fix. You're not going to skip the second meal. Because if you skip a meal in front of your family, they're going to say, oh, look at Kirsten. She's on a diet. You're not on a diet. You are there you are doing this program because you're going for the long-term change. You skipping a piece of pie on Thanksgiving isn't going to magically make you be at this crazy number that you set for yourself by the end of the year. If you haven't done anything leading up to Thanksgiving, you being perfect on Thanksgiving doesn't change it. If you've been perfect up till Thanksgiving and you eat like crazy all day and you just open up the hatch and then don't close it, that is going to hurt you. But if you've been perfect and you have a piece of pie on Thanksgiving, That's not going to hurt you. Okay. So it's seriously all about choices. Those are my tips. Next tip. Oh, and drink water. There's no reason just because of Thanksgiving to just start drinking pop. Like, we don't do that. We've got that out. Drink water. Bring some fruit with you to put in your water to make it more fancy. If your family serves alcoholic beverages and you want one, do that. Obviously, I won't be doing that this year. But you know why. It's just, again, about choices. So my experience with being 100%, I don't believe anybody in this group right now has committed 100%. If you would love to, I would love to help you do that. I think we're going to all do some kind of pretty cool things to go into the first of the year that I hope you will join us to do. But last year at this time, a brand new workout had just come out. It was called Core de Force. I'm sure you've heard of it. I literally got into a coach test group. It wasn't like the official coach test group, but it was ran by a top coach in the company who put me into the group. And I was like, oh my gosh, well, she had just had a baby. She was rocking it. I have to do this. So I printed out, she literally had to sign a contract. I printed out the contract forgetting that Thanksgiving fell within my 30 days. Once I realized Thanksgiving fell within my 30 days, I was like, oh my gosh, I signed this contract. It was a fake contract. It was a piece of paper. But I took it seriously because everyone else in the group was taking it seriously. So I was 100% committed last year for 30 days. I had 0 cheats in 30 days. I pressed play every single day and I drank my shake every single day. I got crazy results. I was very happy with my results. But Thanksgiving fell within there. So I had to take this to an extreme, and I want to tell you about my extreme and how it still did not feel like an extreme. I ate breakfast before I went. I had a yogurt parfait at my house. I made one, and I counted my colors for the day. I had my shake and yogurt before we left last year for Thanksgiving. I then skipped the appetizer table, except for they had a bunch of fresh fruit and veggies, and I loaded up on that, and I counted it as like a couple colors or a couple containers worth of veggies and fruit. When we sat down for the meal, I did get a smaller plate, but I got a plate, and I skipped some of the stuff that I knew I could live without, but I still had mashed potatoes. I still had carbs and stuff. I just totally did portions. The afternoon, I went and I walked with my family, which was so much fun. We actually enjoyed it. And I got everybody who needed to take a nap up instead of taking a nap to go walk with me. And we made it like a family bonding type thing. And then I did the same thing again in the evening. And I went to bed with the biggest smile on my face because I was like, I just crushed that. Like, I don't feel bad in any way, shape, or form. And I also made dessert that was Fix approved so I could eat dessert when everyone else was eating dessert. And I felt amazing. I didn't feel like I was on a diet. Everybody knew that I had committed. They knew what I was doing because I obviously publicly committed on social media. But it was a great feeling. And I knew I had accomplished something. And then my weigh-in the following week when we ended the program, and to see that I had lost I believe it was 7 pounds and 8 inches or something like that in 30 days, when I was in decent shape at the time to begin with, that was a big chunk for me. And it was because I truly committed. And that was really cool to see. So that's just an example of that way. Let's talk about recipes a little bit. There's so much you can do. And we're going to do a recipe swap on Wednesday this week. So hopefully we can share and stuff. I love it because I'm sure you know this about me, but my favorite thing to do is to take a recipe that's like how my mom cooked when I was growing up and change it to Fix approved. If you don't know this about me, I do not eat salad and grilled chicken and brown rice at my house. We don't do that. We eat burritos and pasta and lasagna, all the things that your mom probably cooked when you were growing up. That's what we still eat at our house. I just make them Fix approved, and I challenge you to do the same because we don't ever feel like we're on a diet. It's all about, again, choices and ingredients. So you're asked to bring something to Thanksgiving, change the ingredients. That's all you have to do. And I swear it still tastes good if you do it correctly. So I don't know. Can somebody type in the comment section like a dish that maybe they're gonna make or would like to make, and I will tell you how to fix approve it. Today I took a turkey made out of cheese slices and turkey pepperoni. It called for regular pepperoni. Again, I switched it. I made it turkey pepperonis. There were some wheat thins on there, and we also had a veggie tray. So I took the cucumber and made like cucumber sandwich with the turkey pepperoni and cheese. Fix approved. Dessert or appetizer. No big deal. You can have turkey. That's a red, guys. That's no big deal. Mashed potatoes are fix approved. Those are straight yellow. Sweet potatoes are a yellow. Corn is a yellow, which really stinks because I love corn and I would love to count it as a vegetable. Obviously, any vegetable they make will work. Desserts. That's where you can really Google or get on Pinterest and look up a lot of fix approved desserts. There's a ton of them. And take that. So you can eat that instead of a brownie that you don't really need, unless they're your grandma's like absolutely favorite, you know. But just tweak things. I was gonna make noodles, but I didn't because I chose to take appetizers. But I cook with only zoodles, like they're vegetable noodles. No one would have ever known the difference if I would have taken zoodles with the chicken broth and put chicken in it instead of the fatty, big thick noodles, you know, that you eat at Thanksgiving. My cousin today made cauliflower mashed potatoes. Now, they had regular mashed potatoes too, but she made cauliflower mashed potatoes as a side, so she eats very healthy as well. So that was an option. She makes every year a rice, broccoli, and cheese casserole. She made it with cauliflower rice this year. A little less cheese. She only put cheese on the top with the broccoli. It was great. It's all about choices. So I challenge you to send me things. If you're going to a party and you are asked to bring something, send it to me. I will help you tweak it. And then we're going to make this a really successful week. We have a lot of stuff coming up with the turkey thing. I hope you're doing Turkey Land. I'm really enjoying it. I might be doing it by myself. I don't know. But I'm like marking off the days as we go. So I've tried to like plan the days off of like what they are. So like Black Friday, we're talking about cardio. We're talking about shopping over the weekend. And we're going to do meal planning things. I've got some prizes coming up this week. So I really, really, really challenge you to use this to help guide you this week. So that way you can stay on track. While it might be a little bit of a week that could be full of excuses, you are in control of that. So you can do this. All right. The two ladies who are on here right now, do you have any questions for me? Anything I can answer before we jump off of here?
Nope.
Awesome. I will post this recording in both groups, the Facebook and my Challenge Tracker group, right now. So everyone have a wonderful night. Thank you two so much for hopping on, and I will talk to you all later.